Hello everyone, my name is Addie's Diary, also known as Addaè Lane.
And I'm Karyn White, also known as the Superwoman.
That's right.
All right. So catch us live for an exclusive interview here in Nashville, y'all. She went behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. I was getting my makeup did. She got to see the show, and it's going to be all on her show, and it's going to be at
Addie's Diary on TikTok and YouTube, and Addaè Lane on Instagram.
All right, so follow this queen. She's beautiful, and she's making it happen.
Thank you.
Okay, goodness. Welcome, guys, to another edition of Halftime Chats. And you know what is amazing that I'm here in the UK, but what is great is Addaè is stateside and in the city of Nashville. And you finally got to meet one of my favorite guests, and that's Karyn White. How was that?
Oh, Nnamdi, it was nothing short but amazing. She has such a nurturing spirit and also a lot of energy while on stage. So, those two combined just makes her such an amazing person outside of entertainment. And when she's on that stage, it's just you cannot take your eyes off of her. You will be in awe of her the entire show. And
Okay.
just being able to connect with her behind the scenes, it was just a dream come true. Okay, a dream come true. So
So,
thank you, Nnamdi. Nnamdi is the one who set all of this
no,
up.
no, no,
Yes.
no. We have to thank Karen and her team, Derek and the rest of the team, for actually being
Yeah.
gracious enough. Because if you can imagine, Karen was in St. Louis on Tuesday, did a show,
hmm
then flew out to Nashville to do another show, but she still made time to speak to you. I mean, how was it preparing for the show?
Oh my gosh. Do you mean Karen herself or me
No,
preparing
no,
to
for you.
interview
I mean, how
Karen?
was, I mean, knowing that you were going to meet her and stuff, did you feel
Yeah.
relaxed and chilled about it, or?
Well, no, not chill, but of course I was a little nervous being that this is someone who I've looked up to just growing up and also women who have came before me. And so just being in contact with her amazing manager, Derek, who, yes, thank you to Karen and Derek for allowing this to also happen. It was just amazing. But once I got in the room, the nerves definitely started to chill down once you
Wow.
realize just how comfortable they make you feel while you're there and that, they're people too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, we're just going to watch the interviews with Karen and just see what she shares and things. So, after the interview, we'll come back and talk about it.
We are here with the legendary Karyn White. Karyn, please
Hey.
tell us how you're doing today.
Girl, I'm just so excited to meet you and have you here.
Thank
I
you.
think you're just a cutie, and I love what you're doing to
Thank
push
you.
the culture forward, making people aware of us 80s and 90s artists. And I'm excited about tonight.
Absolutely.
That's why I got my pink bow on and my pink shoes, being a little extra.
I know that's right. So you are in Nashville.
Yeah,
Music City.
Nashville, Music
Yes.
City. You got to be excited about that. Yeah.
Have you been here before, or is it your first time?
No, I've been here several times, but in the past I've been
Okay.
to City Winery. This is the second time,
Okay.
and it's always a great time. The first time I came, the crowd was amazing and loving. They didn't know what to expect. They hadn't
Right.
seen me in like 18 years,
Okay.
so that's always fun. To have the diehard fans there, and we connected afterwards, and it's just always a
Beautiful.
good. This is the
Yeah.
best part about being in the business,
Mhm.
especially after being away for so long, just
Mhm.
reconnecting with them.
Right. I love that. And it's so good for your day one fans and as well as new
Mm.
fans like myself to just have you
Yay.
here and in these full circle moments of us just enjoying your music and seeing you live in person. It's just amazing. So thank you for
Thank
going on tour again.
you.
Yes.
So you were at sound check.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank
Please. Like,
you.
you guys, it sounded like we were in the concert already. It was amazing.
It's so the beautiful part. That's the best part about
Mhm.
being an artist, is that when I'm on live, when I'm on stage, it's just I'm so free.
Right.
and I love. And you we are talking about acting,
Mm-hmm.
and then as well as and that really opens you up. To me,
Right.
when I got back into the business after being away for 18 years, I trained with Ivana Chubbuck and her teaching. And she's professional, very like she teaches what I think she trained like Halle, Brad Pitt,
Mm.
Beyonce, to name a few.
Legends,
And
yes.
so being free on stage, and that's where my happy place is.
So about Soundcheck, we saw a band behind you. Is this band who you normally tour with, or do you get a new band each
Oh
city?
no! I handpicked. This is
Mm-hmm.
my band, the Karyn White Experience, and they are iconic in their own right too. They play with the best, Madonna,
Wow.
in condition. I mean, not in condition. Madonna, New Edition, Johnny
Mm-hmm.
Gill, and Justin Bieber, Deion Ferris, just a bunch of
Bunch.
legends. Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
So speaking of legends, you are a legend yourself. And Namdi made it well aware that you are getting your masters back. How does that feel and how are you going to celebrate yourself?
Well, let me tell you about that. When I did that interview, because I talked about getting my master's back, and at first I didn't like my answer. I was like, what am I going to do? It's like, oh, no, girl. First of all, the beautiful part is that I didn't really understand how a lot of artists don't get their masters back.
Mm-hmm.
Even in today's world, I would think they would, because you just there's a system that you have to follow. It takes so many
Right.
years, and you have to make sure you file. So anyway, I've done all these things, and it feels really amazing, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a businesswoman, and I feel like I'm excited to talk to Warner Brothers and Rhino. That's my company, and I'm excited to do more things together, more greatest hits.
Mm-hmm.
Really building a relationship with them. So
Right.
we're really excited to have my touch on it, and not just doing the repackaging.
Right.
So I'm
Right.
excited for this whole new chapter
Mm-hmm.
of Karyn White. So y'all gotta stay
Yes,
tuned.
stay tuned, please. Please. And speaking of new things coming to your audiences worldwide and new fans, talk a little bit about your new music coming out, as well as if you have any more new acting projects that we can
Yes, I
see.
have. Yeah, I got a lot going on. The music. I'm so happy that I was inspired this year.
Mm-hmm.
God is so good, because the timing, life. It's like I've been trying to write something. Sometimes people they wonder like, why didn't Prince write more, or
Mm-hmm.
these artists, Babyface or whatever.
Right.
Sometimes you're just like, it has to come to you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just because you want it doesn't mean that the
Right.
inspiration comes. So I was just happy that the gods put this whole creative thing on me, and I'm doing a reinterpretation
Mm-hmm.
of Dionne Warwick's "You're Gonna Need Me." So we
Okay,
we use
awesome.
her chorus, but then I change her chorus, and then it's just like the whole all of the music is totally different. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
reimagined fusion of today, but I'm
Right.
but I'm
Right.
honoring
Right.
Dionne Warwick's chorus.
Right.
So it's really, I think you're gonna like it. It's really cool. And I'm a fan of Dionne Warwick's, and she sang Superwoman along with
Mm-hmm.
Gladys Knight and Patti
Mm-hmm.
LaBelle. So
Right.
so I'm like, okay, I get to do one of her songs now. And we just finished a video. We just finished a photo session. So now we're just trying to figure out, when do we want to release it? Being an
Mm-hmm.
independent artist, and you
Right.
you understand this, being
Mm-hmm.
independent, it's like this fourth quarter coming up is where all the heavyweights come out. So
Right.
and then you got Christmas and the holidays. So we're thinking we may do a soft launch, and then go for radio, and in January. So we'll see if that's a business decision. But I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to hear the music. So sign up at KarynWhite.me.
Mm-hmm.
Go to my website. I'm going to do a private showing on Zoom, and we're going to show play the record, show the video, and just also I have another record called Let's Go that was co-written by my niece Camilla. She speaks fluent Korean. She went to school over
Wow.
there. She's like just a beautiful voice, and so her and I collabed on this along with my producer DOA.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys are gonna love that one too. That's about going after your dreams. Let's go.
Oh,
I got the
absolutely.
ropes.
Yes.
Ding, ding.
Yes.
You got the key. It's just like a real. And got the time. It's a real happy. Like, let's go after our dreams, and just don't let nothing hold you back. So
Right. Right. So I know I recently found out that you were 22 when your debut album came out, which is
Uh-huh.
like, whoa. And
So
I'm 22
yeah.
myself. So how did it feel
Oh.
coming out, after all these legends, but you had a brand new sound, as we call you the queen of New Jack Swing. What was that like?
Wow, I know. I didn't even know that's what it at that time. It's so weird when I look back 35 years later. It's like, oh, that was New Jack Swing. You were in that era, but I
Mhm.
didn't really know it. We were just I was blessed to have some amazing, producers and writers, L.A. Reid, Babyface, Daryl Simmons,
Mhm.
who really, along with Jam and Lewis and Teddy Riley were the whole that that era defined that era, especially for the
Mhm.
New Jack Swing, fusion of pop and R&B.
Right.
That was such a video era too,
Mhm.
so like you really had to be that performer, make and tell a story not only just vocally but visually. So how does it feel? It's like it was just like I feel incredible. It's amazing to know that my work has really lasted, and we call that an evergreen. And
Mhm.
so that people still are like, I'm here doing a song that's 36 years old. It's like, wow,
Right.
that's pretty
Right.
cool. Doing a whole album. We just celebrated, I think, yeah, last year, the 35th anniversary.
Wow, like it's just amazing how long your music has really stood the test of time. New
Hmm.
generations are coming out, new Karyn White fans
Yes,
born
and
every
I
day.
love them.
Yes,
I love
yes,
the new Karen
yes.
White fans, the young. It gives me life,
Mhm.
and because I think I'm 35 anyway, y'all. So, look, I mean, honestly, it's just such, that's what keeps you young, being in the music industry too.
Mhm.
Just entertainment, period, right?
Right.
Because you want to stay healthy, looking great, feeling great, to
Mhm.
be able to James Brown across the stage and spin and drop it, So that's all the benefits of, there's some bad things about the entertainment industry, but we'll concentrate on the good
The
things.
good
You got
things,
to
right.
it keeps you young.
So you
So,
speak about your favorites and you love music, as we
oh,
can
my
see.
favorites,
And
yes.
so this week with Halftime Chat, we did like a list of our favorite songs on the Karyn White debut album.
Oh,
Mine was Superwoman, Stevie's was Slow Down, and Nnamdi's was Love Saw It. So
oh,
what are some
nice.
of your favorite songs that you like yourself from your music?
Oh,
And yeah.
that is so cool that you guys said those three songs, because those three songs I'm singing in the show tonight.
Awesome.
So I understand why.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say definitely, Superwoman, Love Saw It, the Babyface song, and the Babyface duet, I'm sorry. And I love Secret Rendezvous because I'm a big Prince fan.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that won't you, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that was really, I'm a big Prince fan. You can hear it in that song. And so I would say those were
Okay.
probably my favorite. And I love Slow Down. I co-wrote that. So
I
yay.
know that's right.
Yeah. And that
Yeah.
has like Isley Brothers. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
big fan of the Isley Brothers. So that is one of those songs that is just like a timeless thing, just like the Isley Brothers. So that's why we always play it, because it's one of those
Timeless,
evergreens.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when I was little, I would always watch the Freedom soundtrack to like the Panther movie in the 90s, and I came across
Wow.
you in the video. So what was that like, being surrounded by so many popular female artists at the time?
Wow. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It was it's so crazy because I forgot all about that, and I'll be sure he always send this to me. I'm like, oh yeah, we did do that.
Right.
Yeah, it was kind of intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
All of these, you know what I mean? But it was definitely, we all went into the studio at different times and work, and put it together. And so it was an honor. Now that I look back on it, I'm like, wow, it's so many like legends and icons, and
Mm-hmm. Yes.
SWV,
Yes.
and I mean, just a lot.
Everybody's there.
Everybody,
Everybody's there.
everybody played. Everybody, hey, everybody was on it, y'all.
Mm-hmm. So when you think of legend status, who are some of your artists that you have looked up to your entire life?
Oh my God! Of course, Prince, Shaka Khan, Diana Ross, Luther Vandross, Donna Summer, Michael Jackson. Those are probably the big ones. The ones that are just, Did I say Tina Turner?
No.
Oh my God, I'm
Tina
tripping.
Turner.
How could I miss that?
Tina Turner,
Yeah,
yes.
she's definitely who I feel like I get a lot of my wildness from,
Right,
my
right,
boldness on
right.
stage. So yeah, those artists I really love. I think the thread with all of them, that's they're amazing entertainers.
Mhm. Well, everyone, this is halftime chat with Karyn White, who's
Hey,
about to hit the stage.
yes we
Yes,
are. We're about to
Queen.
hit the stage, y'all gonna
Yes.
get to see, right?
Yes, we
She's gonna
are.
tape.
Yeah.
She's gonna tape it. So you guys, you get to see the whole thing tonight here
Mm-hmm.
in Nashville.
Yes.
So we're gonna get ready, and I'm trying to decide, should I wear green?
Okay, goodness, I didn't realize she gave you, I mean, that's quite some time, over 10 minutes, especially in between, you know, finishing sound checks and makeup and getting dressed. Did she feel like it was
Yeah.
rushed, or did you feel as if she gave you time?
Oh no, it wasn't rushed at all. Like I said before, everything was just so comfortable. We were chatting when we first got there. She was still getting her makeup done. We were chatting up into sound check, and they allowed us to come watch and record
Wow.
and just get her in her element pre-show before the audience came, and then she got to come back, finished her makeup, and then that's when the interview happened. And everything was just so natural. It didn't feel rushed. It didn't feel like it was like I didn't get enough. We got just the right amount, being that she was about to go right on stage. So we got
Yeah.
her right before she graced the stage. Yeah.
Goodness, goodness, goodness. Now I know that you're going to do a sort of a vlog journey about the day of how you got prepared for Karen, um, you know, going to the venue and prepping for the interview, watching the show, dancing in the show, and then I
Yeah.
believe you got to speak to members of the audience afterwards as well.
Yes, I did. Yes. So while people were in line to get their CD signed, which I did get, let me show you guys.
Oh,
That's my
wow.
name right there. Yes. She was selling t-shirts, CDs, and doing meet and greets with her fans. And while the line was super long, we got to catch some audience members coming out, me and my mom, just recording them and asking them what was their favorite part about the night, which song is their favorite, and what keeps them coming back almost 35 years post her debut album premiere, her self-titled
Wow.
album. Everyone loves Karyn White. And if you don't know who Karyn White is, you should become a Karyn White fan today. So,
Okay. It's
yes.
amazing that Karen took a hiatus in the 90s and just came back maybe 5 years ago. But I've been seeing clips of her, and it feels as if she is almost like energized and stuff. How was her stage presence?
Oh, absolutely amazing. Nnamdi. Wearing heels, spinning, sliding, dancing with the talented man on the guitar. It was like you're seeing Tina Turner or Prince up on that stage. That's the type of, that hype, that rock. It almost felt like rock and roll at some times. And she
Wow.
was bringing the energy in that flawless outfit, the hair moving all around, her big curls. It was amazing, amazing. It keeps you wanting more. Like you don't want the concert to end when she's performing songs like Secret Rendezvous or The Way You Love Me, just giving us the energy that we need. But just not those up-tempo songs. One moment that stuck out to me was the duet with Tony, who did Babyface's part on Love Saw It, and she's just being very sensual on stage and still giving us that passion that the song also makes us feel. So she's a
Wow.
queen.
Okay. So I guess if people want to see when Karen is coming to your town, and I know Karen is also in the process of releasing a documentary, new album, new music. I believe if you want to keep abreast with all this, just to follow her on KarenWhite.me. If you go to her website,
Mhm.
you are able to and subscribe. I subscribe and I get the the newsletters that show where she's at, what she's coming up with and things like that. So I would suggest anyone does that. And you guys in the States are very fortunate that you have all these artists out there. It's quite a bit for them to come over to the UK. So the fact that you guys can just see them like that, you guys should not take it for granted. So you are going to put together sort of a vlog of the whole show, not just sort of behind the scenes stuff of the interview and even footage of the show and stuff. What else can we expect to see in this your behind the scenes documentary?
We can expect to hear some gems about her coming up in the industry and a lot of advice for talented artists or just people in general who have something that they want to do to make sure that they keep moving forward. We can see the process of her coming up in the industry and being a young woman, being the queen of New Jack Swing at just 22 years old, you
So
all.
how old you are?
Yes. I don't know what just happened right there,
I just
but
saw balloons coming up. I thought it was from your
yes,
side.
I don't know what just happened.
That's some
Yeah.
celebrations there.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah. But yes, I'm 22. I'm 22. Yeah.
So you were exactly her age when she released her debut album. God, goodness.
Yes.
I
I
think it
could
puts
not be
into
doing a
it puts in perspective your age. She came
Mhm.
out with Superwoman and the way you make me feel on Super Rendezvous, Love Story, that she was singing these songs at that young age but then rocking the stage as though she had been doing it for years. Yes, wow. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the interview that they had with Karen, especially, this was um, I think this is the second time I've ever done being able to be involved in live stuff, even though I wasn't there. The first time was with
Mhm.
Blackstreet, but this time, and hopefully we will be doing a lot more of this because as much as people love the video stuff, I think getting them our guests live is probably going to be a new big thing that we'll start to do. But well done,
Absolutely.
Addaè, for representing and then yes, we look forward to your behind the scenes documentary about your event and stuff.
Thank
All right.
you. And thank you, Nnamdi. Thank you, Karen. And thank you, Derek, for this amazing opportunity that I will never, ever forget. So thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll catch you guys. All right. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I did miss you really.
What was it like growing up?
she's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay.
They don't understand what Joseph Boys and men all spirits.
Play it.
And all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.